And welcome to our Newcastle versus Arsenal preview. We're covering the game. We're going to talk about the performance so far, and we've got some betting tips for you. Not only is he on our screen in front of you there, but Gio is with us today. Hi, Gio. Say hello.
Good evening, Sam.
We had a reasonable week last week. Bit of a week of extremes actually. The Chelsea West Brom game, we had a clean sweep. All the tips landed: the members' tips, Gio's tip, and the stats tip. And then the Liverpool game came along, and it was completely different. We'll touch on Arsenal a little bit later on that one. But Gio, should we start with the home side in Newcastle? Just your thoughts on their season so far. Obviously, yet to get that win in the league.
Yeah, but they've done okay. They've had pretty tough games. Let's be realistic. It is tough games. Southampton, Man U, and Swansea are not the easiest of opposition. They did okay to get the point at Man U. They could pinched it as well. They had a couple of chances. They hit the bar. I think right at the death they had a 3-on-1 counter attack, but they blew it. But I'm backing them for an entertaining game on Saturday.
I don't care what anyone says, Gio. I still vow if you offered any team in the league, be it Man City, be it Sunderland, go to Old Trafford, you come away with a point, they take it all day long. And United have been defending. One thing Man United have been doing well is defending really well.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that managed to create some chances it should be a positive. I think McLaren will take positives from it. I think they struggled at the start in Newcastle. Once McLaren got out the stand and went down the pitch side, they changed the formation a wee bit, tightened up, and they looked tough to beat actually.
So let's move on to Arsenal. Arsenal. The ultimate Jekyll and Hyde performance on Monday night against Liverpool at home. They didn't seem to be there for the first half. Kept them in it. Then they turned up second half and couldn't get that goal. You've watched a lot of Arsenal so far. You're a big West Ham fan, obviously saw the defeat there. I watched the Charity Shield and I thought, wow, I was really taken with them. I know in the anti-post betting preview, you mentioned that you fancied Arsenal for the time, and I can see why. Are you a little bit concerned by their start to the season in the league?
Yeah, but at the same time, Arsenal's always got that reputation. It could be a myth, but they've always got that wee thing that they start slow, don't they? So if they're still picking up points when they traditionally start slow, then I'm happy. I think there's positives for them to take on Monday night. They kept a clean sheet. Liverpool should have scored. As you spoke about, we did the hangout. We were extremely frustrated because we had to continue to score any time in Liverpool 2.5. So it was frustrating for us. But Perchek, after 2 shaky appearances, was back on his top form. He had to be behind that defence. But let's remember, they were missing Koscielny and Mertesacker. It wasn't 2 huge players they were missing. They still create chances against Liverpool, who haven't conceded yet this season. So there's plenty of positives for them to take going into this game.
No, I think that's perfectly fair. What I'm going to pop onto the screen now is have a quick chat through a couple of stats we've pulled up for you. Newcastle's record in the last 5 at home is dreadful. You can see on the screen that Arsenal have won 3, drawn 2, and Newcastle's got none. With regards to wins at home, the odds suggest that won't be changing. We'll be looking at around a best price of 5-1 for Newcastle. The bookies aren't holding out much hope it's going to be a home win here. Average goals in this fixture. Now, Gio and I were talking off air before this. I think the stat might be a bit skewed. So the average goals is around 2.57 in this fixture at St James's Park. Data going back to around 2005. But Gio, we both recalled a game that may have influenced that a little bit, didn't we? Show.
Yeah, there was that 4-4 game, wasn't there?
Yeah. So suddenly over 3.5 goals at 1.8 with the best price there. Might not be the best value. Could be a bit of a red herring there, especially with Arsenal defending, well, keeping a clean sheet at least against Liverpool, depending on the view whether it's good defending or not. They kept a clean sheet. And Oliver Giroud pictured there. He loves this fixture. Leading goal scorer between the 2 teams all time, and he scored 8 times. 4-1 first goal scorer. Gio, is he potent enough? That record against Newcastle obviously looks appealing on paper. Current form, though, if you want to touch him at around 4-1.
Doesn't look very great so far, is he? But he scored at Palace, so if you're out of form, so to speak, but you're still finding the net, then fair play. He almost scored on Monday night. McNally had to do that very good save to keep him out. But what you have to remember is that 8 times isn't 6 games, so he's better than a goal a game against Newcastle, and that's got to be alarming for a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, it seems that they've not been able to handle him, and you've not seen wholesale changes. Steve Taylor and Connor Cheney have been at the heart of that for a long time, albeit Taylor's been injured. Connor Cheney's been on and off form throughout his Newcastle career. I suppose we'll come to the crunch. You don't fancy an overs bet in this game, or is it just not appealing on the fact that the stats are there but you don't back them up?
No, I'm going for goals, Sam. Both of these games last season finished with goals. Both of them had both teams scoring and over 2.5 goals. Newcastle, well, we'll laugh at them last season. They only failed to score in 2 of their 19 home week games last season. Not every team achieved that, but they only kept 2 clean sheets in their last 14 at home. So I think you can make a case for them scoring and conceding, which is what I'm going to do here. Also, I've looked at the manager situation in terms of Steve McLaren, and obviously it's been a while since he's been in English football, but he's played Arsene Wenger 16 times and he's only won 2. So I think he's going to get beat, but 4 of his last 6 games against Wenger in English football, you've seen both teams to score and the overs market come in. Do you know what the score was last time McLaren faced Arsenal with an English side?
I don't.
7-0 Arsenal.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. So with that in mind, Gio is tipping up with Bet365 at 5-4, both teams to score an over 2.5 goals. Whereas our members look to Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, are around a price that's not going to necessarily be great for you, but if you like your accumulators, you'll probably put it in there. It's around a 4 to 7, 3 to 5 best price with Betway. Gio, I want to thank you for your time today, and I look forward to seeing how we get on. Next week, last week, we need to be getting some winners in the bag, don't we?
Yeah, I'm confident this one will win too.
Lovely. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, hit subscribe and you'll get all these previews sent to you. You do some sterling work. Our members are here to find you the best value on these games. We love your views as well. Just add them by commenting below. It'd be fantastic to hear from you. Thank you for your time this evening.